Every single day, I see on a YouTube in the comments of the videos that I publish that a lot of people contact me and tell me their accounts are getting blocked on eBay, their accounts are getting blocked on Amazon. And a lot of us think like, okay, my account is not getting blocked, and we just sort of carry on with our day until the time when something happens to your account and you realize how big this problem is. I have the videos on my channel on the YouTube where I talk about what to do when the account get blocked on eBay, and I can see there are many people who will post the comment as well, and along with that there are many people who will leave a comments and tell you to go on and message them on their Instagram so they can do something to fix it. And I can understand, because the people who have their account blocked, they rely on this one as their source of income. So this is a desperate measure where they will contact those people, and most of them, they are scammers. Once they send them a message on Instagram, they will ask them some sort of money in an exchange, and it will not do anything to your account. It takes me very long time every single day to delete 5 to 6 those scam type of comments underneath the video which I mentioned before. So in this session today, I want to talk about the power of really being on every possible platform which is out there. I don't want you to get the wrong message from this video. So today I am doing this on my regular Sunday 7 p.m. The reason I like to keep this topic today, because on Sunday 7 p.m. this is my deep dive day. I can hang out with you guys, I can ask you the questions from the live chat. But today I really want to focus talking about being on the every possible e-commerce platform is out there, because I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and trust me, I still want to be very respectful for your time, but these are sort of topic because I don't want you to have a wrong image. So I want you to cover it without having to feel like that I have some sort of time restriction. Normally when I'm recording a video for the YouTube reward us for the time that people spend on the video as well. If they are spending about, let's say the video is 10 minutes long and they finish about 70% of it, then YouTube consider it as a good video. So normally I like my videos to be very short, but the thing is, I don't feel like I have delivered everything that I could say on this one. So I try to find a balance between keeping it short and keeping it to the point as well. But I don't feel like that in this video. I will keep it to the point, but I want to say as much I have to say on this subject. So if you're someone who really like listening to me, I tell you, grab your popcorns, get a cup of coffee, let's talk about that. And I will try my best to include the timestamp for that inside the description as well. So if you like to jump around, then feel free to jump around as well. First of all, let's talk about the topic. The thing is, I want each and every one of you, if it's possible for you, to be on each and every platform. I'm talking about eBay, I'm talking about Amazon, I'm talking about Depop, I'm talking about having your own website, either you design through Shopify or whatever. With the Wix, there are many platforms out there. And the reason I've been thinking about it a lot, because most of the people who watch my channel, they are familiar with the Nick and Andrea channel as well. Nick recently posted a video saying an open letter to eBay, and his account was temporarily banned by eBay as well, due to unknown reason, which the eBay haven't told him yet as well. And I was thinking like, what if this will happen to me? A person like me, 95%, I will say over 95% of my income comes from selling on eBay, comes from selling on Amazon as well. So even if I have my account even suspended for 1 week, I'm not talking about permanent suspension or anything. Even for 1 week, it is going to be a lot of loss for me as well. So for those who haven't watched that video, I believe everybody probably have watched that video already. The people who are watching this video, I will leave the link for that inside the description. You can check that out. So the thing with Nick is selling on a platform since, I would say, 20 to 22 years now. I mean, in 90s, I think ever since the eBay platform came out, he been selling on a platform as well. And due to some unknown reason described by eBay, his account was suspended, which it's I honestly don't know what to say about it. What I want to say is, like, we as a seller, like including myself, we feel like that we have no control over, even we are self-employed, we have no control over the things that we do if we are selling on eBay, if we are selling on Amazon, because any day eBay and Amazon, they can just decide to shut down your account and there is nothing you can do about it. And those platforms, even eBay or Amazon, Etsy or any other out there, I'm not trying to pick and choose one platform which is very harsh with their sellers. Those platforms are very much buyer friendly. And the reason they are buyer friendly, because they know that if the buyer will be on this platform, then the seller will have to sell, because they know if they list something on eBay and Amazon, they will have their product sell quicker because the buyers are already there. So that's why those platforms are very much buyer oriented. But as a seller, we do have to talk about it, because it is unfair. We feel like we have no security for the person, particularly I'm gonna be mainly talking about myself here. A person like me who always very worried about that, what's gonna happen if the Amazon will block my account, what's gonna happen if the eBay will block my account, what will happen, because this is my bread and butter at the end of the day, but I have no control over those things. So that's why I really want to stress about that. I always say before, in other videos of mine, I said so many times that when you try to be everywhere, you are nowhere. And then I also believe that don't put all your eggs inside of one basket as well. Those two things are very much opposite to each other. So that's why I wanted to explain a little bit in today's session today. So first of all, I highly encourage you, if you are selling on eBay at the moment, and if you are only selling on eBay at the moment, if your products are suitable and you can sell those products on Amazon as well, you can sell those products on Etsy, or you can design your own website, which I'm going to be talking about that in a detail as well, because I think every seller should have that option, regardless how much sales they will get from it as well. And they should put the people on their mailing list. And I'm going to be talking about it in a detail as well. But I don't want you to get confused. If you are just starting out, and if you're a new seller particularly, if you are just listing on eBay, that's fine, because if you're a new seller, you're not fully relying on these platforms. But I don't want you to do the mistake which I have done, and which probably the Nick have done as well. Over the past 8 years, I've been selling on eBay and I've been selling on Amazon as well. But I have not even looked into opening my own website. And the reason for that, I thought, it's gonna take a lot of time. I'm not gonna really get a lot of sales from it. And the person like me who always tell people that, look, if you're new to selling on eBay, if you're new to selling on Amazon, these things take time. And at the same time, I'm forgetting that building own website and bringing all the customers there also can take time as well. So if you are just starting out, if you are a brand new seller, if you already understood the eBay platform, or you are selling on Amazon, you already understood how Amazon platform works. So I'm particularly talking about eBay. If you are selling on eBay, you should know how to take pictures, you should know how to take how to write title that the people can actually find your listing as well. I'm talking about the keyword research. I'm talking about if you are writing a description, then using the right kind of keywords inside the description as well. So, and then there are the other things like, for example, having a knowledge for the sourcing, having a knowledge about what equipment that you need to use, having a knowledge about the postage cost, all those sort of stuff. So if you have all that knowledge, and the only problem is that you are limited in terms of sales, not limited in terms of knowledge, then being on a different platform, for example on Amazon, it will also give you this benefit of bringing your product in front of many people as well. But I don't want you to be really overwhelmed with this idea as well. So if you're just starting out, you are just starting eBay, or you're just starting Amazon, I don't want you to go and design your website, because the reason for that, you just really have to focus on the things that you're doing. I mean, if you have not listed any product and you're going to think, okay, I'm going to sign up for eBay, I'm going to sign up for Amazon, I'm going to sign up for Etsy, I'm going to sign up for Depop, I'm going to sign up for any other platform out there, you're going to have to manage a lot of stuff in that scenario. So you're really going to burn out yourself, because it's not easy to manage the platform. I mean, opening an account is another thing, but listing and then managing the order and all those sort of things that goes in the process, it takes a lot of time as well. So if you're just starting out, then just stick to one platform. But over the period of time, once you establish yourself on a platform and you have a knowledge about that platform, then I highly recommend that you should look into a different platform as well. So if you're just selling on eBay, look onto selling on Amazon as well. If you are just selling on Amazon, look into selling on eBay, because those platforms can just really block your account one day, and you will not have any choice, because to be honest with you, they simply do not care about the sellers. They don't understand that the customers and the sellers, those are the things which have to go parallel. So if there are only customers and there is no one selling, and there isn't much option for the buyers to buy, then those platforms are not successful, even if it's eBay or if it's Amazon. So it doesn't matter. But they are very much, customer oriented, Amazon as well, eBay as well, because again, the reason I told you in the beginning that, look, I mean, they know as long as the customer is going to be there, then the sellers will sell as well. And then when something is happening to other person, we don't know how much is actually affecting their business unless those things happen to us as well. So main thing which I want you to have, you wanna build something that you will have fully control over, and don't think that you will be able to make most out of that platform from day one. I'm talking about having your own website or having your own Shopify store. Trust me, having your own Shopify store or having your own website, if you just manage that and if you know what you're doing, even your products are listed there, nobody is buying those products, but over the period of time, you will bring brand awareness around it as well. It will not cost you more than £40, because even if you go for basic Shopify store, there are a lot of products that you can list, and to pay for that store and to pay the monthly fees and to manage all the store, it does not cost you more than £40. So I want you to look into that option as well. Let's say you're starting selling on eBay today. First of all, you have to see, is this product that I'm selling, is it a one-off sale? Because a lot of sellers, they rely on selling the stuff which is completely one-off sale. They don't have the quantity of that product. Those of the sellers who are normally sourcing from local charity shop, cardboard sales, all those sort of stuffs, it's not, I can understand it's not easier for them to list everything on a multi-platform. So even if it's a one product which they have, if they list on Depop or they list on eBay or they list on Amazon, if the product will sell on Amazon, they will have to unlist that product from the other platform as well. But in this case, for the longer run, we have to understand this is not the business model which we can make it sustainable for longer period of time. We will have to look for the product which we can sell in a quantity, and we can keep the quantity of those products in stock as well. I can understand those can really cost you a lot of investment, but over the period of time you will save a lot of time as well. So if you're just starting out, if you're just selling from the cardboard sales, you're selling from local charity shops, or you are sourcing from second-hand shop, you're sourcing from Facebook Marketplace, but over the period of time you want to have something like only one niche or only one category where you will have a lot of knowledge about that particular category, and you can stick with that category, find a very reliable supplier for that category, and then cross list that product. Try your best that your product is actually suitable for the platform where you intend to sell on. So I sell mobile phone and accessories personally. My products are not suitable for Etsy. My products are not suitable for Depop. My products are only suitable for eBay and Amazon, and that's probably the only reason I am stuck with eBay and Amazon as well. But now, the mistake which I made is I've been selling on these platforms for about 8 years now. If after 1 year, I would say, since I started, let's say 7 years ago, I was working on my own website, which is I want you to do now if you're just starting out now, and which I will do now for myself as well. If you're just starting out, then have your own website. Particularly transferring all the listing from eBay to your own website does not take more than 5 minutes, even though you have thousands and thousands of listing. I was looking into that option. There is a software called Shop Master. Using that software, I can transfer all my listings from eBay over to my Shopify store as well within one click. It will take my pictures, it will take my description, it will take my titles as well. So if I open a Shopify store today, I believe that even though, for me personally, I do have a website building knowledge. Like I can design a website. I can design something for scratch. But somebody who is selling on eBay or selling on Amazon, if they are familiar with, ins and out of selling on eBay, ins and out of selling on Amazon, then if they go on Shopify, building your website is not like you have to really do all the coding and everything. Most of the websites are very much template based nowadays. It's just like choose the template that you like, drag and drop, rearrange the stuff the way you like. You want to have a basket in the corner, you have to have a basket somewhere else. How your checkout page is going to be. It is very simple. It's just you have to drag around and just play with the stuff, how it will work for you as well. And the Shopify basic plan, if you include all the costs just to manage that website, it is around £40, and you can use many softwares with it as well. But along with that, you want to build your brand awareness as well. So everyone, I believe, including myself, who have a YouTube channel, we can actually promote our stuff, our website on a YouTube channel as well. I know Zahid. I will share the link for his YouTube channel inside the description as well. He's building his own website now, and he is promoting that over to the YouTube channel. Along with that, you have to have a social media presence for your website. Think yourself as a brand. So you are selling on eBay, you're selling on Amazon, and then you have your own website as well, because you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. And then you can have your social media page as well if you decide to run the paid advertising. But the reason I talk about that, why I didn't do this earlier, because now if I want to start that, let's say I want to open a Shopify store today, I know for the fact that I won't be able to get a lot of sales. And the reason for that is, like, look, opening a website and opening a Shopify store is just like opening a shop in the jungle. No customers are passing by. People don't know you actually exist here as well. So either you have to run paid advertising and bring the customer over to your website so they can have a look what you're selling and all those sort of stuff as well. However, if I decided, if I didn't made this mistake, I could have my website opened 7 years ago. So anytime when I send my items to my customer, I could include my website link or some sort of discount code inside that parcel as well. I don't know what are the eBay terms and conditions about it, but most of the parcel that I receive from eBay and the most of the parcel that I receive from Amazon, if the seller is selling those parcel and sending it to us by themselves, then I see this very common. It is very common to find out their website with some sort of discount code, and some of them are way too clear about it as well. They will just literally tell you if they're selling something on eBay, if they're selling something on Amazon, it cost them the platform fees as well. So if you go direct to them, buy something from their own website, then they can just, they don't have to pay the fees as well. So if you're just starting out now and you want to build your own website, look into Shopify, look into Wix, have a very good options as well. And then once you are sending your parcels, once you're sending your shipment to the customers, include the card. And even printing a card, you can just simply print a A4 paper and leave the link for your website there with a discount code and cut as well. But if you have, let's say, a professional visiting card or some sort of leaflet as well, even getting a leaflet from eBay and getting them print is very, very cheaper as well. It's not very expensive. Like, you can have 500 visiting card, probably 10 to 15 pound. It's not something which is very expensive, even though visiting card might be like, this is 10 to 15 pound, but if you are getting your leaflets, they are not very expensive. Leaflets are a lot cheaper than that as well. So being on a platform, being on your own platform, not only give you not only make you free from being fully dependent on a platform which you are not sure that they will block your account someday. You have a full control over what you can accept as a return, and also other sort of unfair treatments that we get from eBay and Amazon. I mean, customer can literally send you something else, and then eBay will tell you, okay, you have to go and do this and do that, and then most of the time they just want a refund to their buyer. When it comes to the seller, they will give you, go file a police report, do this, do that, and then give some sort of proof. And it's completely unfair. When you have your own platform, it can take time. It can take a lot of time to convert the customer over to your website, but you will have all the control over to all unfair behaviors and unfair returns and all those disputes and everything as well. So along with that, just to have I always think that the power of having a social media presence, I'm not just talking about for your brand, I'm talking about even for yourself as well. That can be very, very powerful. Like I started this channel. It's gonna be a year in April. I started in April 2020. This was born in lockdown, and I've been thanks to you guys. I have seen the growth of this channel really rapidly as well. So if you were still not subscribed, then you should be, and then press that like button as well. So but I truly believe, look, if you are selling on eBay, if you're selling on Amazon, I highly recommend that you should even have some sort of social media presence. You can start your own YouTube channel along with that as well. It will be your source of income as well. And also you can make money out. Along with making money out of it, you will have the influence over many things when it comes to. Let's talk about that. Like, I feel like if Nick and Andrea channel, if they didn't had this influence, and somebody from eBay wasn't watching their video that they put out, they will be just inside that rabbit hole, which you call the customer services, and they will just read some sort of script, and there is no solution, and your account is permanently suspended. So the only reason they are able to really point this out is because they have a lot of social media presence, they have a lot of following. And I was listening to Nick another day inside a live session, and he was talking about that not eBay just votes their video, but they also read the comment that the people have made underneath that video as well. So starting your own YouTube channel, obviously it is good financially, and you can have a lot of influence. Most of the people, they're going to talk about, okay, well, if I start my own YouTube channel, what I'm going to talk about then? Just talk about the things that you actually learn from other people. Like, you can just literally quit this video right now, and you can make a video on this video, and you can just talk about, okay, I heard Zan and he was talking like this in that video, and this is my opinion, and I want to share this with you guys. You don't have to have much fancy equipment. Literally, when I started my channel, today, this is, again, I believe all fits in not putting your eggs in one basket as well. So my revenue, like from the YouTube, is like probably 5% of less than 5% of my total income that I make. But still, it's something that obviously I enjoy doing it as well. And along with that, it does pay for the time that I spent making these videos as well. A little less than minimum wage, but you have to see, once you are starting something like this, and again, you are not putting all your eggs in one basket, and this is going to be obviously future as well. A lot of people, like they ask me, Zan, I want to start selling on eBay, I want to start a YouTube channel, or I want to start selling on Amazon, and the market is over competitive. And I always tell them, and I say, look, the people which are in my age, they want to do this because, and not all of them have a knowledge to start something like this. The people who are, let's say, 10-15 years older than me, they don't consider this, they never have considered this as a real job. But the people who are 10 years younger than me, they have a knowledge, and on the top of that, they know this is something which is real and they can make a lot of money out of it. Either it is starting a YouTube channel, being a social media influencer, or being an e-commerce seller. It can be anything. They know this is a real career that they can really rely on a consistent basis. So they grow up learning these things as well, and on the top of that, they know that they can rely and make some full-time income from it as well. I think this light went off. Let me quickly plug that thing inside as well. So if you start now, then there is a lot of opportunity for you to build something in next coming year, which I believe in next coming year, for example, 10-15 years, this will be something which will be very much overcrowded then, because all the new generation which is coming out, and they are just they know the knowledge and they know this is something real, then this thing might be really, really congested and overcrowded by then as well. But until that time, I truly believe that you have a lot of opportunity to start that now. If this is the only thing which is holding you back, for example, you think, okay, this is very over competitive, this is that, it is a complete BS. I don't believe in this. It's just probably you are lazy, that's why as well. So at the end of the day, this is coming to the point where I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you're an e-commerce seller, then try to be on as many platforms you can, if you can manage them easily. And along with that, you have to really diversify your income. So in diversification, which I am not good at, I'm completely frank and straightforward. In the beginning of video, I said 95% of my income comes from selling the stuff on eBay and Amazon. And now when I try to diversify my income with the YouTube is might be after 10 years will be something that I will be able to maybe rely on if I keep on doing it on a consistent basis. But at the moment it's just selling the stuff on eBay and Amazon. But if you want to go into, I personally have no knowledge about investing in a stocks or even a Bitcoins or anything. I put a little bit of money in a crypto and Bitcoin, and personally I can tell you that if you decide to do that, then only put that money which you don't need. Like, you really, really don't need that money. So I might just put, I don't know, probably 100 to 150, 200 pound per month. I don't put more than that. And that is the money. Like, I consider it is a sort of gambling. Even if I lose it, I don't simply care. But I'm trying to make myself more financially educated, because I truly believe it doesn't matter how much money you make. It all matters at the end of the day how much money you save as well. So saving is something which is in my bucket list for upcoming time as well. And along with this YouTube thing, I really want to take it to some levels. I'm not in rush. Like, I completely understand that it can take time, about 5-10 years, and after 5 to 10 years then I might be able to have some sort of good money coming from it, because at the moment the YouTube ads and everything, it's like, it £500 to £600 every month. That doesn't really cover the times and efforts that you really put into this one. And for my personally, like, because I talk about how to make money online, and my topics are normally my CPM, the money that I normally get for 1,000 views is actually higher than a lot of channels on the YouTube. Like if you were talking about gaming or you're talking about vlogs or anything, those might get probably £2 to £3 to £5 for 1,000 views. But for me, I get somewhere between £20 to £25 for 1,000 views as well. So it's not something that you can fully rely on, because the reason for that, once you're making, I mean, for this sort of things, it's normal, because I'm mostly casual. I don't do many editing, or on Sunday 7 p.m. Those who don't know, I actually go live and I answer the questions that you guys have. So this is the way I can interact with you guys as well. This is like easy to do as compared to if you have to. I mean, this live sessions have a very, very even in the beginning of video, nobody watch 50 to 60 minutes of video once they will finish. But this is the way I can. This is personally for me to interact with you guys, and then not hold myself back about what I'm thinking, and I can really talk openly in a casual manner. So for me, that's the reason I do them. So if I was very sort of money oriented in those sort of things, I will never sit and go for hour and 2 hours and do the longer videos as well. So particularly I'm talking about, for me, this is the plan for this YouTube channel, is to, even if it's take 5 to 10 years, and I think it will take longer, it will take that much time to make some sort of sustainable income. And on the main side of it, the reason I'm not putting a lot of work and a lot of efforts until now, even though I upload consistently and everything, but I know there is a lot more that I can do, which I'm not doing at the moment. And the reason for that is a lot of my time is really gone in managing my eBay and Amazon business. So I want to add more products in there as well. At the moment on Amazon, I only have, 201 listing. On eBay, I have a lot of listing, but on Amazon, it's very short listing. So I want to do more private label products after this, all lockdown stuff will over, because at the moment, if you're buying something from China, it is costing you a lot of money. Reminded me, when we talk about China, I'm not gonna name it here. Another day, a newspaper, they approached me and they said, they want to write an article. They are doing some research that how Brexit actually impacted e-commerce businesses. And they wanted to do an interview, and I went on with them, and I done the interview with them. They wanted to write an article. So once we done an interview, I divided the interview into 2 different sections, because I wanted to give my complete opinion about it, not just the negative or not just the positive side of it, like a complete picture, like what I think about it. So I divided that into pros and cons. And the article was published on 13th of March, I think. And today is 21st. So on 13th of March, once I read the article, I was really shocked to see that they only published the cons, the things which was actually negative about it. And I was like, what? I mean, I said I divided this one into a positive and negative, and then you just go ahead and only publish the negative sides of things, which is very, I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna really name here as well, but so that's the thing. So they come across and saying the e-commerce seller Zen Shah is saying that Brexit, they actually exaggerated the words that I actually used, and they try to make it look bad than it was actually. So this was the sort of I mean, this is the way the media is nowadays anyway. So again, guys, I suggest now